I've had these discs in my hot little mitt going on 3 weeks now, and it's absolutely killing me because I have not thrown them yet. Been waiting for the perfect day until I realized perfect day is never going to come. I mean, it's always windy here, and before when I bought them, it was always raining. But today, the wind's not too bad. I just got to get out and do them because I cannot stand it anymore. I am throwing the 6-sided discs Hexagon. Now, I've teased it on channel before in other videos, and today seemed like a really good timing because it was just announced 2 days ago that the Hexagon will now be carried by my friends Zach and Wanda over at Atlantic Disc Golf. So if you're in Canada and you want to get your hands on a Hexagon and not pay the stupid shipping and duty like I paid for 2 of them, then I suggest you head over to atlanticdiscgolf.com and get on their list and see. I don't know if they've actually got them in stock or if they're pre-ordering right now, whatever. I haven't been to the website yet, but get over there and get in line because these are going to be a hot commodity, which is weird for an illegal disc. Kind of like the Oxymoron, which Zach and Wanda sent me a while ago, and I never got a chance to throw on camera. So it seems really cool to be able to throw both of these illegal discs on camera today. All right, let's see what we can do with something that's not legal. Oh, so nice. Not a ton of distance, but man, that flew really nice. There we go, flipped up. Wow, that could be almost like a 1-speed, like that's really low speed. Next, we're gonna throw the Oxymoron. I'm gonna wait for some of this traffic to clear though. One of the things about the Oxymoron is that the rim is super shallow. If you can see there, the rim is super shallow. So the hand feel is kind of strange. Kind of want to go out on that corner as opposed to down here, because down here my index finger doesn't really have any kind of place to purchase. So up here I think I can get a little bit more forward weighted grip. The most natural feeling grip for this, for me, is almost that grip that you would use to kind of cheat nose angle. Let's try it that way first and see. Just want to get it straight. There we go. There's that extra lift it gets and just falls out of the sky. Very cool. The rim shape looks, I'm going to get my zone for reference here. So the rim shape kind of reminds me of a zone in its kind of chunky feel, and might be, it's a little bit different, but it's pretty close. I don't really have anything else that I can compare it to that I think matches as well. So that's what I got. If you haven't watched the story of the Hexagon, go over to YouTube and search Trash Panda's videos and look at 6-sided disc videos and look at the story behind the Hexagon. It's a pretty neat story. All right, here we go. And for grip, I'm just going to kind of grip it along the flat edge. Here we go. Yank that one a bit to the right. Oh my goodness, the wind just killed that. Wow. I mean, that was looking really good until the wind sided. Nope, you're going to go to ground. Here we go. A little bit better. Again, just wants to go to ground, does not have lift at all. Again, that could be the tailwind that's causing that. We'll find out in a second. One more throw with the Oxymoron. Really want this to come out right. I really want to give it a proper power grip here. That's right in the middle. Let's just do it. There we go. There's that lift. There's that lift. There's that lift. Oh my goodness, look at it go. And then slam. That's wild. That's so wild. All right, I have moved back quite a bit here because I have no clue what these are going to do. How far am I here from the bag? 240, 250, 260-ish to the bag. I don't think there's any way I'm getting these that far, but we're going to try it anyways. Here we go. Oh yeah, turns. Still, I just cannot get any distance out of this. That's better. I mean, I put Anheuser on it, but, and again, just does not want to fly. Goes nowhere. Up and away, and then over it goes. And then back it goes. That is, again, all flying pretty much exactly the same distance. Wow. Now, I've watched a few videos, and but off the top of my head, I can't remember if any of the other reviewers are getting any distance out of this. I know Greg threw it on his channel. I think Jesse was throwing them as well. So I'm curious to see now on a forehand, because the forehand grip on this is going to be really wild. You kind of want it. That seems like the natural thing to do, is put your finger right in that there. But to get a decent grip on it there, you kind of got to close your hand down, I think. Otherwise, like, my hand's not quite big enough to go all the way out to the next flat spot. So I'm just going to have to kind of give it a go, I guess, and see how it works. Feels weird. I can't get a decent, well, I guess I could go there. Actually, you know what? That feels better. Let's try that. Let's try that. See how that works. Yeah. Oh, just dropped. Wow. I don't know if that's the wind or if that's the disc, but that just, you can see it just completely pooped the bed. Here we go. Yeah. I mean, it was coming out low out of my hand, but just does not want to get any distance. This thing feels a little bit, now this thing on the forehand though, this feels better. I think the circular inside rim makes a huge difference. If they were to make this without the circular inside rim, I think it would be too floppy, even in this plastic. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's still getting that lift, and it just wants to, oh, wild. That is the strangest flight I've ever seen. I imagine most of that went out of camera, but just wild. All right, thanks for being with me here today. I really appreciate you. I appreciate Zach and Wanda over at Atlantic Disc Golf for being huge supporters of the channel. They really deserve your business. So head on over there if you want to get yourself a Hexagon and an Oxymoron as well. Final thoughts on these. You know, again, I don't know whether it's me or the wind or the disc, but man, they just do not want to go anywhere, which I could see having a use. Too bad they're illegal. So, and that Oxymoron, for sure, that's the strangest flight I've ever seen on a disc. It just wants to go every possible direction once it comes out of your hand. And that extra lift it gets as it flies is really, really neat. I think on the forehand, I got not some bad distance. It just went way, way left on me. So, all right, thanks again. Get out and practice your putting, you know. Get out. We did a session with Nate Sexton. Try to find some of his putting videos if you can, because he gave us some great advice, some great tips on putting. It's going to make you a better disc golfer. It's going to help you score better. It's going to help you win tournaments. It's going to help you win your local tags as well. We'll see you next time on Graveyard Disc Golf. Whew.